Welcome to Knicks Home Court with your host. My name is Greg Armstrong. This is episode number 18. This is just a quick, I just finished watching the game, Knicks and the Bulls game. Just wanted to give a quick analysis. This will be a real short podcast. As I was saying, I thought that the Bulls was a good challenge for the Knicks. It's a decent team, some good players, but they're not really a three-point shooting team, so I figured the Knicks would be in the game. You know, I figured the Knicks had a good chance. But one thing I saw with the Knicks tonight that I wanted to touch on was a concerted effort to get Kristaps Porzingis the ball. It's very, very important to get him the ball, and a concerted effort by him to put himself in good position to get the ball. So, you know, the Knicks team in totally just played a lot harder. I'm going to hear a lot of noise. I'm in New York. You know how it is. There was a greater effort. And one thing also I realized, this game was coached with urgency. I got to give major props to Hornacek. Guys played major minutes tonight. He played that starting lineup major minutes tonight. Maybe he sacrificed. Maybe, I don't know how they're going to be on noon Sunday against Utah, but sometimes you got to do that. You got to go for the wins early on. Morale is important when you have a new team, and you have to try to go and try to win these games. So kudos to Jeff Hornacek with realizing that situation. I didn't see much triangle tonight. It didn't really look like it was much triangle going on, but it was a lot of ball movement. I think Derrick Rose played a very good game, and this is the Derrick Rose I was saying that I think we can get. If he uses his speed and athleticism and his penetrating ability to find other people, the Knicks really will. That's the kind of point guard they need. He had 15 points or 16 points, 10 assists. Awesome. Key assists at the end of the game. Playing with his head up, looking for guys. He played a really good game. Played a really good floor game. I also like the lineup of him and Jennings in the backcourt with Lee. So that means that Melo had to move to the 4 with Noah at the 5 or Porzingis at the 5. It's not going to be the total game. You know, they took Porzingis out. I wanted him back in, but the Knicks defended. They did better. And first of all, when you put Melo at the 4, it makes your defense a little better because Melo is better equipped to guard 4s. Let's be real. You know, and then you got a guy like Lee who's a good wing defender, and he can get out to three-point shooters, and he can, you know, it's a better defense and offense. But still, you know, I don't mind having the full team. The starters, when the starters are in the game, they just play much better. You know, and I think that having Rose and Jennings, which I knew I was going to see at some point this season, because, you know, there's a lot of speed there. What else I noticed? Again, I think you saw also, that's another thing I want to touch on. You saw a sense of urgency also from the veterans on the Knicks. And that's what I was saying when the Knicks got players like Courtney Lee, Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, to go along with Carmelo Anthony. Players who are used to winning games, man. Maybe not winning championships, but they're used to winning games. So I figure, you know, what you saw was veterans playing with pride tonight. Courtney Lee played with pride tonight. You know, and I got to say, Justin Holiday continues to impress me. He played a good game. He's been playing well. The Knicks have an NBA player in him. He's a player. He's somebody, he's on the cheap. He's somebody you want to keep. But if Derrick Rose is going to play like this, and this is the Derrick Rose I wanted to see, using his speed and his athletic ability to find others. This is the Kristaps I want to see. Assertive. The Knicks getting him the ball in the right position every time. Let me tell you something. Kristaps Porzingis in the paint has a size advantage over about almost everybody in the league, just about. Especially if he does a pick and roll and a pin down. Like if he does a pick and roll, he picks off, like, say, Derrick Rose's man and takes him down low. Just give him the ball. All you got to do is turn around and shoot it. That's it. No crossover, none of that. Just turn around and shoot it. That's a chippy for him, as good a shooter he is. He's going to get fouled. He's going to go through the free throw line. Last year he was 84% or 80-something percent. Come on. You got to get him the ball in the paint. He can hit those threes, but sometimes scoring a little bit of free throws, points in the paint, opens it up for you in a three-point land, and then you get a better flow with your shots. So I really like the game that Kristaps played. Not so much of the fact that he scored 27, is how he did it. How he was aggressive in getting the ball and how the Knicks were aggressive in getting him the ball. So I really like that. I know I kind of said that before, but that was a good thing. And watching the Chicago Bulls, I think that, again, that's another team with pride. You have Dwayne Wade, who looks really good, by the way. Jimmy Butler and Rondo. Rondo didn't look good tonight. And Butler, I don't know. Maybe it was just one of those games, But Dwayne Wade shows that he's the star on that team. Even though it's Butler's team, he's the star on that team. And I think they're going to run into problems against a lot of teams eventually. Because I don't think Wade is going to become a 50% three-point shooter all of a sudden. I don't think that's going to happen. I think he'll regress to the mean. Even if he shoots 33%, that's pretty good. But that's just really not his game. And I saw a few points where Rajon Rondo just really was messing up the offense. He wasn't really moving the ball. He's looking for that assist. I see what people are saying on that. I still think he's really a good point guard, but there was a few times where he doesn't look to score at all anymore. So that in the long run can hurt them. But again, good win by the Knicks. Not taking anything away. Not going to criticize. I'm listening to Jalen Rose, and he's saying that where was the Bulls' defense? And I'm like, the Knicks had 32 assists. When you're moving the ball like that, it's hard to play defense against a team that's moving the ball like that. The Knicks played a good offensive game. Actually, a really great offensive game. That's what they did. They played a smart, efficient game, and they played like a team that needed this win. So, Knicks fans, you can sleep well tonight. You can rejoice. Hopefully, we can be 3-3 after facing Utah this Sunday. I was going to do a podcast for Sunday, but I'm probably going to wait till after the Knicks game. I think it makes more sense. I'll probably wait till after the Knicks game to do the next podcast. And it's also being that I did a little bit of a short podcast here. But anyway, good win for the Knicks. Utah is another team where I think as far as the Knicks talent and Utah's talent, the Knicks should be able to get this win. I think it's at home. The Knicks need to get these wins, man. We need to stay around 500. It's a tough part of our schedule. We got Utah and the Brooklyn Nets the next two games. We should be able to win these next two games. All right, so the thing is, eventually we're going to need our bench to step up because we cannot be playing these guys major minutes in an 82-game season. However, it was a good win tonight. I'm going to sleep well. Actually, I'm going to eat now. So the rest of y'all enjoy your night. I just wanted to give you a little small analysis of this. And again, this has been Knicks Home Court, episode 18. And you can find Knicks Home Court on YouTube under Knicks Home Court. You can also go to iTunes under Life Culture Sports, no spaces. You can find it there. And you can also go to the website, lifeculturesports.com/Knicks Home Court. So it was a good one tonight. It's been real. Y'all have a good night. Peace.